Lucy Chen and Tim Bradford's romance has been a focal point of The Rookie all the way back since the pilot episode. Today, through all its ups and downs, we explain why this is the most compelling love story the show will ever have. The idea of a slow burn romance has been a staple of long-form television storytelling for decades. Think of Sam and Diane or Ross and Rachel, seeing characters getting closer and closer to acting on feelings that we, the audience, know exist will always leave us waiting on the edge of our seats. Lucy Chen and Tim Bradford, otherwise known as Chenford, are no exception. It took 5 seasons for these two to go from reluctant co-workers to friends, then finally lovers, slowly and naturally building their chemistry and trust. The main character of any show is usually the driving force for the plot and story. This makes it hard in cop dramas like The Rookie to have enough time for the plot and romance. Tim and Lucy not being the main protagonists of the show relieve them of this issue. When they first meet and are getting to know one another, they are separated from the rest of the squad. This gives us plenty of time to see how they interact and how they are different when the two are together versus when they're with others. Their unspoken connection comes to a head when Lucy is kidnapped at the end of season 2. Being able to see Tim, who is the resident hard ass of the show, being so vulnerable at the thought of losing Lucy gave us his true feelings. Tim showed what he would do for her, skirting the hard line he had been preaching to save Lucy. This event and what would follow from it marked the beginning of their romance. Many shows run into the problem of dragging out stories and characters longer than needed because they don't want to end any story too early. This leads to characters being written in ways that break their characters so the writers can force narratives that don't make sense. This is not the case in this romance. While Lucy and Tim break up in season 6 after only being together for a season, it feels natural and earned for Tim to break things off. While we may not like it, keeping to the character's strengths and weaknesses helps build a better connection with the audience. Now that we've seen them together, we know they could work, and we are even more invested in their suspected reunion in season 7. How do you feel about Chenford, and do you think they will ever get back together? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, thank you for watching ScreenRant.